Spectacular, Beyonce and DJ Names, 3 to 6 p.m. on the Gagasi Fast Lane.
Oh yes, it's a Thursday right here in the Fast Lane, and we are so excited because we're bringing you somebody that's been a friend of the Kings of the Weekend for the longest time. Shout out to Prince Kaybee in the place to be. Woohoo!
Kisha buena.
I'm amazing, man. Shout out to you for joining us. You just flew in from small London there in Cape Town. And you're like straight to the Fast Lane when I get here in Durban. Yeah. Shout out to you, bro.
Thank you for having me, man.
I think our chat here is going to go to different places, which we appreciate. I want to start with just the situation at home. And I've never asked you this question before. Ekaya, bakubiza ngobani?
Kabelo.
It can't be like that. Everyone has a nickname. Ekaya, stop lying to us. No ways.
I'm telling you.
Everyone, Kabelo.
Also,
just like that?
Also, I don't have a big family. I grew up with my mom and, I was hip-hopping around my grandmother's house and my mom's house. So I didn't have like a lot of cousins. And
homies in the streets that you were playing with? Kabelo? Wow.
Yeah, KB. Like,
I'm gonna leave it there.
You were contested on the second season of the SABC One's reality competition, Ones and Twos, and you won in 2015. And before that, what was uzokwenzani njengempilo yakho o Kabelo?
I've always aimed at music, unless if you ask me like Boma grade 7, 8, what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But it came very late in my life. I think I was in grade 11, just before I dropped out of high school.
Yeah.
That's when I decided, let me try this music thing. I don't know if you guys know, I didn't even know if I'm supposed to mention this, but Kunene was my high school teacher.
Yeah, no, I'm aware. That's I saw your post there on socials.
I didn't know that.
He taught me some English here and there. after he departed prison. So he was trying to change his life. Yeah. And I don't know where the transition from teacher to Sushi King came, but all of a sudden he was on TV with the clubs and stuff.
Amazing. Did you guys pop like at the same time? Like you on Buds
No.
and he and the Sushi King?
He did way early.
Wait.
Way earlier than me.
So I wonder, what kind of a teacher was he? Was he one of your favorite teachers? Did like the kids at school like him? Or no teacher come and says,
yeah, so a lot of times I think with teachers lack relatability. So with Kenny, because of how he grew up and the likes, he was very relatable. Even if you have an issue in class, maybe you're a bit slow in learning the stuff, he would, take his time maybe just before break, or, if he sees you've got an issue with confidence, he would come to you and speak to you. So he was very relatable.
Very encouraging.
Very encouraging. That's why that's why I'm a bit confused with how he turned out, man. I didn't see it coming at all.
Well.
Yeah, you spoke to us a bit about the fact that you dropped out at some stage from high school. Do you ever feel pressure to explain to, for example, younger generation who are coming up nabo bafuna ukuyeka esikoleni, because it seems like, if I drop out, there's a possibility I might make it. Yourself, Casper Nyovest also speaks about it. So the precedence that it sets, the pressure, or rather, if ingane zoglalela when among ati, no, stay in school.
Yeah. I mean, I think, first of all, just not to be contradict myself or anything, but anything in life, whether it's school or the people that dropped out, you need some level of luck.
Yeah.
And luck is inspired by hard work. Consistency and the likes. I can preach the whole day about how you should conduct yourself if you want something, but at the end of the day, you need a bit of luck. Like ones and twos. You guys liked me. So that was my luck.
No, I can tell you this for free. Like in that particular year, you stood out. That and the red shoes, you definitely stood out.
Yeah. So coming back to school and Nave's question is that I don't think there's any particular formula. If you like being in school, do it. But if you have a strong feeling and support from your family about trying something else outside of school, I think go for it. I've got kids. Yeah. I don't force them to go to school. My eldest actually said he wants to study the mechanism of cars and the likes. the Formula One stuff.
I wonder where he gets that from. Short
Yeah.
timer.
So I'm like, yo, man, I can support that. Yeah, go do your thing. Because I don't want a miserable child doing education,
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he won't see it through.
Shout out to that.
Yeah.
Hanging out with the Prince Kaybee in the place to be right here on the Fast Lane with spectacular Sel Beyonce and DJ Naves. We continue this discussion and play some more dope Prince Kaybee music.
Spectacular Sel Beyonce and DJ Naves. 3 to 6 p.m. on the Gagasi Fast Lane.
The show is the Fast Lane, hanging out with Prince Kaybee. It is the spectacular Sel Beyonce and a DJ Naves on an amazing Thursday in the big city. KB, I have a question, and I'm asking you because I feel out of Bonka Bantu that I speak to, you can give me an honest answer about this because we've all been there.
What is
Don't know, it's not about your personal life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mina ngifuna ukwazi and ngifuna ukufunda kuwe about ukuthi how are you able to deal with it from an ego point of view? Yeah, this whole thing of going from umuntu that's smashing number one records, right? All the time, guys, you go to like more keeper number one.
Yeah.
How does your ego deal with the fact that times move on and tastes move on, and now suddenly your songs aren't even maybe in the top 10?
Yeah.
How are you able to reconcile Leon to wena as ukabel?
Spear, I don't know if I think you know this. I've never been a flashy. I'm making a point. Let me lend. I'm going to start a boy back.
Yeah.
So I've never been a flashy person.
Yeah.
So if you are that type of person and there's an image to maintain, there will be an image to maintain even if you don't have the fame.
Right.
Yeah. So I think that's the issue. Okay. So people have images to maintain even though they can see the music is not doing that well. They wanna rock up in the VIP, but the people, maybe the security guard doesn't know you. It's like we don't know you, bro. Like your time was then, but now you get offended because you've got this image you want to. Why don't you know me?
Sure.
So I've never had that problem. I was with, just a short story, I was with someone the other day. So it was it was a big event, right? So the Viano that's picking us up, it's me, these two guys. Right, we were both big then.
Sure.
So Rona they giving us a one Viano. Right. The new ones getting their own cars and stuff. So I'm waiting at the reception, and the two guys are not coming up. So I go to the rooms. Guys, come on, what's going on?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
They're like, no, the promoter must come get us in the rooms. It's not 2018.
When
times have moved.
It is not 2017.
Yeah.
Yes. The three of us can even walk by the general. Through the general to stage. No one is gonna give a damn about. They will, yes, because some people like your music, but your fame is not as strong as before. So I think maintaining an image is an issue. I can take this to finances as well. There's people who go broke because they want to maintain a certain image. Yes.
You are somebody who was once very vocal about your faith when you used to wear the God First t-shirts. Ngisanda ukubona a post just recently where you went and spoke ukuthi, and then is there even a God? This was after your mom's passing, am I correct?
Yeah, sure.
And condolences to Gwen.
Thank you.
Where are you now on that journey? And do you believe ukuthi usamile lapho mkhona uthi is there even a God?
I've got this propensity of thinking that there isn't a God.
Propensity in
inclination, like a behavior of some sort.
Oh, okay.
So I've got that behavior of thinking God is not here with us. My mom was faithful. My mom gave her life to God, everything. I had recently got a new home. So with the new home, my bedroom was right next to hers. And it was like that because she was very sick. So I needed to hear everything that happens in that room. And I could hear sometimes throughout the night when she cries to God about how she wants to raise my kids. So because of she wants to relieve the pain so that she can be able to be a decent grandmother almost every single night. But there's this one time I came home, she was struggling to breathe. I tried calling an ambulance while we were waiting. She died. So I don't believe there's a God. I don't believe how do you say it? If there is one, we are part of some sick narrative where he does whatever he wants with humans. I mean, I can take it further to kids that come into life with some sort of diseases, cancers and whatever. And if we have and believe in an all-powerful, all-knowing God, why do we have these things take place in life? So I personally, I'm not saying anyone should, but I personally don't think God exists.
And what about all these celebrities now who just say that they found God? Do you think and also social media?
I emphasized on me individually because I don't want to speak for other people. Okay. So I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what God they're serving. Did God come to them at night during the day through a voice or in person? I don't know.
I hear you.
But whatever they do, if it works for them, kudos.
Oh, okay.
Sure. I don't even know where to start with my next question because I think Uglahlekela umzali is such a difficult thing. And You question a lot of things. Your faith gets questioned. There's so many questions you ask, but it's a journey you have to. It's a journey you have to walk, and you can't do it with anybody else because everybody can tell you, this is what's going to happen. No, it's not the same. Kabelo, there's been stories, negative stories. You've trended on the internet, sometimes for the wrong reasons. How do you just keep your head and how do you stay above water? How do you keep moving forward? And how much do those stories then affect your music and career?
I don't want to seem like I do not care because at the time I was trending, whether right or wrong, it always came back to my family. It always comes back to the kids. It comes back to my mom that was then alive. And she would be so upset. So everything comes back full circle to affect you, whether the input is positive or negative. So with that being said, she was very, how do you say it? Very involved in the things, even the fake news. Someone would say something and then the first call I'll get is from my mom. So I dealt with that with so much support from her, and it gave me a lot of solace and understanding of my mistakes, and if I can fix any of that moving forward.
Kabelo, your mom sees you mapuna on the internet.
Sure.
What type of support does a parent give you? Because it's not a thing. It's Mina. The first question my mom asked about this thing is, "Lo mfana wenu wase ones and twos. Why manje amapuna lagu internet? Why as recorder?"
But remember,
and I said, "Hey, I can't answer this."
But you must remember, with that specific incident, I didn't record myself doing anything. I don't know if you have the facts.
Okay. Are we
quickly?
No. I don't have any video or recording of myself doing that thing. The only thing I have is a picture, though, of it was a sexual interaction with someone close to me that decided to
expose
share with the world.
So that's not.
That's
the question.
That's not my.
So the question
my
is
issue per se.
Why let it record or lead? Take a
photo. No. So how old are you? Hold on. Wait. How old are you?
What does that have?
No. I'm making a point.
In his 40s. Yeah, carry on.
You're in your 40s.
Yeah.
When you were dating, like.
Get the record.
No. I'm just trying to make a point.
Okay.
Calm down. Why are you so defensive?
He's never recorded himself, and neither have I. But let's get to the point.
But we don't know this. You also.
I'm telling you.
But we don't know.
We know you have.
No, but we don't know you did it.
Exactly. But
let me land. Let me land. So in modern dating, nowadays, so people entice a lot. Let me finish.
I'm listening to you.
Yeah, people entice a lot, and you get a lot of lubricant in the relationship when you. Can I finish?
Yeah, we're listening.
Guys, you guys are in there. Come on. Pause.
Stop.
Yeah, so you get to explore and experience life differently with open people, and they teach you different things. So part of it is maybe when it comes to sexual talking, it's the visuals, it's the way you talk to people and so forth. Don't say as if you don't know.
No, I don't.
Come on, Naves.
The moral of the story here is
anyway. I personally don't believe Naves has never engaged in any
Pumani Guma 2000.
No, Prince. I loved the picture, child. So yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't have a problem, y'all. I loved it. I'm being honest. What a beautiful picture. Damn.
Sure, Adam.
I think the reason Naves doesn't do it, he doesn't have a beautiful picture. That could be the reason.
I also don't have red shoes.
Okay,
Anyway.
let's ask you, manje. Like, I know Uguti, hey, summer business, man, up and down, Cape Town, Witbank.
Yeah.
So besides okay, like, what else now are you focused on? Because cool.
Yeah, I'm still there.
Yeah.
The business is got its ups and downs, especially if you want to grow as an individual.
Yeah.
On the other hand, of course, you've got SARS. Once we started making money back in the day, we were careless a bit, and we didn't have any financial literacy. And the part of the businesses having an issue now is that when you are in a certain tax bracket,
Sure.
there's certain percentages of tax that you need to pay, and they discovered that I have been,
It's
so I need to grow as big as I can so that I can maintain my life, my kids, and the SARS issue. Yeah.
Okay. So besides that, Ulo wise, are we still expecting more releases? Gulo Nyaga Lona?
Music has become my second love. It's no longer a thing I do to chart. It's no longer a thing I do to take over. I just do it a by the way thing. I've got a studio. I think it's got spider webs. I go there when I feel like it.
That is crazy for me, eh?
Yeah, it's no longer the same, bro. So even the music discourse. Remember, you and I used to argue a lot. So who's gonna be number one? No,
a lot.
Yeah, even the discourse bores me.
Yeah,
I don't even want to engage in that. So I don't know. Maybe it's fading away. Who knows?
Interesting.
I just really hope Uguti, like, wherever it is, like, I hope you find it, because I think you have such a beautiful music mind. So even if I like the parts low tech on now you do it because you want to, and I think that's a very great place to be. But just keep giving us the music. Don't be upset at the music.
But I
you were born to give us the music. That's a gift.
Yeah, sorry to interject
your
point there, but I don't think if you do it when you want to, it's a good thing, because there's no pressure. I was signed to Universal, and we had mandates, we had pressure. We need to keep the lights on at the office. People needed to get paid.
Yeah.
So the pressure made you make hits. So anyone that comes to me and says, I make music because I want, I'm like, when I want the hit, you're not going to have hits, because you are making music for yourself. You're not making music for people. You understand? There's pressure with the Amapiano guys, the current people. That's why we call it pop culture. So we want popular songs. So you can't make popular songs if you're not under pressure.
I disagree with you.
To pay the bills. No, there's no one in the element as pay. That is relaxed. That's going to make a hit. There's no way.
I don't care about the hits, because there's no pressure, because your money is taken care of elsewhere.
Yes, of course.
But Tina, we still want to hear, like, what is in your mind musically.
Okay, when you're a music guy. I'm talking about purist.
No, but
he's a purist.
Yeah, but now because now you're at the stage where that pressure's gone. You are now a purist.
Yeah.
So why don't you give us music?
Yeah, I can give you music, but it's not music that's going to make money.
No, we don't care about that. We just want you to keep releasing music.
Yeah, I was just making a point. I was just making that.
You're just landing.
It's a bit turbulent in here. So.
Listen, man, Prince Kaybee, you've been absolutely phenomenal. We love your work. Whatever music, whether it's a hit or not, Tina, as Abatanda Bumtulo Waka and other supporters and the Gagasi FM listener also out there would I'm sure would appreciate umsebenzi wakho njengoba usiphenje kade ebuzile, and also condolences to your mother and Jalonjal. What kind of support do you hope to get from a listener with Gagasi FM?
What kind of support? Oh, just request my songs in the top.
Wena foot.
That's the support I want.
Okay, we hear you.
Thank you so
shout out
much.
to you, man, for joining us here today, Prince Kaybee.
Yeah.
We'll always love you. This part is your family. Like, we know how attached you are to Gagasi FM.
Hi, Luna. I think this is my cue. I need
Get
to
out
go.
Here. Bad love, bro. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Sharp. That's how we end it. So hanging out with the Prince Kaybee right here on the Fast Lane. It is a spectacular Sell Beyonce and DJ Naves.
Bye, Prince Kaybee.
Bye.
Gagasi FM.